best friend.
Guys, welcome back. And today I'm going to be talking to you about how to make your shirts for merch by Amazon using some free tools that I use to make my shirts. So let's get into it. So, first of all, just to let you guys know, as you can see on the screen, there is a website called merchtitans.com, and that is the tool that I use to create my shirts for merch by Amazon. If you don't know about Merch by Amazon, it is a platform you can use to design t-shirts. They do everything for you. All you basically have to do is do the designs if you like doing designs, or if you would like to contract designs out, you can do that as well. It is an invitation only membership website. So once you go to merch.amazon.com, you would sign up, you would request your invitation, they would send you an invitation, and then it should take a couple weeks or so. I'm not really sure. I think when I signed up, it took about, I would say, like 2 weeks or so. So the time frame can vary from person to person. I've heard people say they've gotten in faster, or it even takes longer. So I think it kind of too depends on what time of the year it is. I think if it's like in December around Christmas and things like that, it could be much, much longer. So if you're going to get in there, go ahead and do that now. Um, so it's easy to sign up, it's free. And let me show you guys how I make my shirts. Now, just to put a disclaimer out there, and like, I am not the most creative person, but sometimes I do contract out some of my designs using Fiverr.com. If you guys heard of that, you can go on that website. I'll put the link down below. There's people on Fiverr that will make designs for you, but you have to be careful and make sure that you are, when they send you those designs, just make sure you go in and make sure they're not copywritten or anything like that, because sometimes those guys, they can just send you any types of designs, and then next thing you know, there's a lot of other people with the designs as well. So a lot of times I like to make my own designs, but some people are more careful with that on Fiverr. So just be careful who you pick and choose to use on Fiverr. I will put that link in the description below as well if you guys would like to use that. But let's go ahead and get into Merch Titans. I really, really like this website. It is so easy to use. If you're not really like a creative person like me, now I've been selling on merch by Amazon for a while. I do get some sales. It's not like my main thing, but I'm always just about every week I try to put some designs up, and I do get sales. So, even if you just be consistent with anything, you are going to reap benefits from it. So guys, don't be scared to um go ahead and put up some designs. Some people like simple designs like myself, and some people like your more extravagant designs. So that's what art is. It's different strokes for different folks. Like sometimes you will go to the store and you will see a t-shirt and it just says me and you on it. Like people buy that. So why wouldn't they buy yours? And I always go back to that one movie. I forget, I think it was Field of Dreams or something like that. If you build it, they will come. And they surely will come, because I've sold some stuff online, guys, and I was just like, it's like this. The designs that you think will not sell, those will be the ones that will sell the most. So it's just kind of like selling on eBay, like the stuff that I find and I'm just like really taking a risk with. Um, that's usually the thing that someone has been lurking for. So you just gotta go after it. That's all I can say. Just go after it. I mean, you don't have to like keep thinking about it over and over. Just put some stuff out there, and I'll tell you this: you will get better over time, because I feel like I came a long way, and I still don't feel like I'm just like the creative genius out here. So anyway, 4500 by 5400, which are the size requirements for your t-shirts on Merch by Amazon. So with that being said, you do not have to worry about product color, because Amazon merch by Amazon likes a transparent background, so you're going to be using that. So you don't have to worry about any of these product colors down here. So just to look at a couple of the tools over here on your left hand side, you have your product, which is going to be your t-shirt. That's giving you your blank canvas 4500 by 5400. Then you will go to templates here. You can use different templates. They only have like 6. I've been using this for I think about a year now, and they still have the same 6. So basically, if you want to use those, you can. You can kind of like you just click on it. If you wanted to use that one, you can make it bigger. You can change the text in it. It can, you can change it to say the year that you want and things like that. And then if you want to clear it all, you will just go back to file and clear. That will clear your screen for you. So you can select any one of these, like this one here. It's going to say fierce. That is the program word that it has, but you can go in here and just click on it and you can change it to whatever you want it to say. Say if you wanted to say spicy, you can. Oops. So, and then if you wanted to enlarge it, you would just click on it and take your arrow and just enlarge the little splash, the color splash, and then you want to come back in and enlarge your text as well. So you would, I mean, it's so easy to use. So that's all you would have to do, and then you can just delete it to clear, or you can go back to file and clear all. The next category they have here is called your clip art. So they have a lot of different arts in here that you can use. You can select it by the category. Like if you wanted to do road signs, you can go here and then it will show you all the road signs, which they don't have any. But a lot of times what I like to do, if I don't use the clip art, I would use Pixabay. So you can also upload images that way. I'll show you how. So if you wanted to use the cat, all you would do is click on him. He would go over here to your canvas. And then if you wanted to change his colors, you would go up here to this little paint bucket. And then you can make your cat red. You can put text. You can go back to your text tool. You can add text. You can use the text up here, which is going to be like your different fonts. I think this one is called Bridge, so you can use something like that, or you can use your own text and place that on your canvas as well. It's so easy. You wanted to change colors, you can go up here to your paint bucket. You can make this color black, or if you have your colors that you want to like mix and match, you can go ahead and do that if you're a little more advanced. And then you can change the text to read kitty, anything like that. If you wanted to resize your image, you can go ahead down to this arrow, resize it. You can turn it around using this arrow here. If you wanted to copy it, all you would have to do is use this box and you can make another copy of it, make that one smaller, or however you want it to do. So, I mean, it's so simple, so easy, and it's free to use. So you can just kind of explore and do whatever you want to do. So, okay, so next we have our images here. As you can see, I have already downloaded a couple images. These images I usually get from Pixabay, and Pixabay is a free site where you can grasp images for, but always check them. You can check them on Trademarkia just to make sure. I always check my image just to make sure that there's no copyrights on them, because sometimes, even though it'll say it's not in Pixabay, I just like to double check, because Amazon is really strict. They will reject your images if you're not careful, and then you don't want to get too many strikes because they will suspend your account. So up here where it says resources, you can go ahead and hit that and it'll take you straight to Pixabay. So that's a way you can get there. Or if you want to, you can just, open up a new window and then just put the website in there and then look that way. I kind of like to open up a new window and put the website in because you're just able to see much more, and I like to just have a huge view of you know what I'm looking for. Another thing about opening up a window versus this way is that you will have to do like the how they put you through the security codes for um, captcha, however you say it. They put you through that, and you have to keep selecting stuff like the cars and the fire hydrants, and it's just like it just gets on your nerves. But anyway, you can do it this way if you don't want to deal with that because you're already in the system. So you can pick some of these images if you like. As soon as you click on it, it'll go right over to your canvas. So it's really easy to use. Next we have shapes. Let's just go ahead and clear our canvas out so I can show you more things dealing with shapes. Okay. So yeah, you have shapes here. Here's your Pac-Man. You could go ahead and use Pac-Man if you wanted to design a shirt using Pac-Man. You can change him to yellow. Oh, here's the color. So anytime you're using like a image that's already in the system, you would click on this dot. So it's gonna let you know like if you're gonna click on the dot is gonna appear right here in the left hand corner. But if you want to color something using the bucket, the bucket will appear over here on your right hand side. So let's go ahead and make Pac-Man yellow. Yeah, there we go. So if you wanted to make I would make a Pac-Man shirt because I'm sure that's just a copyright infringement waiting to happen. So don't do this. I do not recommend. But I'm just going to, just for the sake of training, I'm just showing you a little something. So you go ahead and put your lettering, your text in. I really like to keep it simple when I'm doing my text. I mean, it's not this simple because this right here is just like kindergarten. I'm just kind of showing you, how to use this and how simple and easy it is. Like, there is no excuse why you should not be getting this extra income, because I'm sure when you walked outside today or yesterday, you saw somebody with a real simple t-shirt on that said something like, I love coffee. So, I mean, where do you think that came from? So that's like, I mean, you can do that too, right? Okay. So, like I said, I wouldn't recommend a Pac-Man, but just showing you how simple these tools are. So let's clear our canvas out. Let's go to the next category. Hope you guys like this video. Hit the like button. Let me know that you like it, that you enjoying this. I love teaching people. I love training people because I just feel like, a lot of people think it's hard work out there to do this type of stuff. But the key is always just to go ahead and get started. Like, I remember when I learned how to code on my own by watching YouTube videos back in the day. I mean, I was coding using just like HTML code, like, yeah, and I learned how to do websites on my own. So I just want to help you guys out because a lot of people just overthink things and think that it's so difficult when it's not. So anyway, let's go to our next category here. We just finished up with shapes. Let's go to drawing. I rarely ever use this, but if you guys like the free drawing mode, go ahead and knock yourself out. So, you can kind of figure out what these tools are about because I'm really not sure. I never use that. So I guess you can make your pencil larger and then you can just kind of like come on your canvas and draw. Yeah. So if you wanted to do, all your little stuff like that, you can explore. I may explore with that one day. Right now it's just so many images and everything I can use. Like, I haven't gotten that far. And then the last but not least, we have layers. So layers is basically like, you would have two things together, just like we just had the Pac-Man. And I would select both the Pac-Man and the text. So that way, once I select them together and then hit layers, then that way I can just move the whole image. The image as a whole, I can move it around all at once. So that's what layers basically is. So yes, you guys. So basically, all you have to do then is once you get your text back on the board, let's go ahead and see if we can get our Pac-Man back up on here. Oh well. Okay, let's just put something on there. Let's try this little wolf. All right, let's color him orange. Oh, let me show you this tool as well. Up here in your text tool. So say you wanted to have your text on a slight curve. Let's go ahead and make a little shirt. Let's make this text although green, and then let's bold it, and then I want to make it a little larger. You can go here and change your font size, or you can use that arrow like I showed you before, which is right here, to make it larger. All right. And if you wanted to put this on this curve, this text right here, text effects, you would go ahead and you would select that, and then you could do curve, you can do bridge, and you can do oblique, or you can just hit normal. So if you wanted to do the curve, you can go ahead and do that. You can change the radius on the curve, like if it's just too much, you can lengthen it out a little bit and move it down. And then just make sure, guys, this dotted line, that is like typical for where your text should start. So I always like to move mine up to the very edge. Just make sure it's not on the dotted line. But I like to keep mine to the edge. And you want to make sure also that you're using up much space as possible, because when people are looking at your designs on the website, like when they go to Amazon.com and they're looking for t-shirt designs, they want to be able to see that. So if you have something like really small like this and like that, then they won't even be able to see that on Amazon. Okay, so just always keep that in mind. Try to use up as much as this canvas space as you can. Okay, all right. So this is your text. You can do upper lowercase. It'll change when you click it. Your bold, of course, italics, and then underline. So that's pretty much it. Over here you have your bucket, you have your copy, and then you have your position. Say if you had put this on the top, but you want it in the background, you want the lone wolf text to be up under the wolf, you would hit positions, and then, no, wait. Yeah, I think this is it. Bottom, center. Oh no, this is not the one. I thought this was So this is basically where you could just move stuff up and down, up and down, up and down. There's also, I think, wait, maybe this might, no. There's another tool on here, which I don't see it right now, but you can put things in the background. Let me see where that is. Oh well, I don't see that one. Maybe it was on another site. I thought it was this one, but so basically that is how you create a shirt into merch for Amazon. So like I was saying, you want to make sure this is big. You want to make sure it's centered. So see, every time I move this and then this dotted line right down vertically down the center, when that appears, that lets you know that the text is right there in the middle, where you, if you like want it to be in the middle, it's right there in the middle for you. And you can do the same with the text. See, watch when I move it, that line appears, see, and then it disappears when I move it. Then it'll come back once it's in the center. So I'm just going to stay on the center and keep it right there. I'll keep it right there. So that would be a good design for, a shirt. Just I mean, it's a simple design, but just to let you see the composition and everything. So, you want to have something like that. You might want your text to be a little larger. So I would go over here, not that one. Click on my text again, and then I'll just use this arrow. So click on my text. See how I want to keep it like so. I want to get it right up under that edge, and then make sure it's on that vertical line. So I would do my text about that big and my image a little bigger, move it down just a tad bit, and boom, I would leave it just like that. If you wanted to put more designs or some more lettering, you may want to put some lettering down here. You can put built in 1995 or something like that. Hey, it's all up to you. But I just wanted to show you how easy this is to use. And then once you're finished with this canvas already being sized and everything, all you have to do is click download once you're finished. You just have to click download and then it goes to your downloads. So once it goes over to your downloads, all you have to do is go back to your merch by Amazon and then upload it. That's all. So you go back over to merch by Amazon and you hit upload. You find your download, go to downloads, and it's right here, the lone wolf, and you choose. How simple is that, you guys? You guys, you can make about 10 shirts each day if you use this method. Just using Merch Titans. Okay? All right, so I'll put all the links in below. And you guys, like this video if you found it valuable. If you want to get started doing your merch by Amazon t-shirts, making some extra income, I don't see what you're waiting for. Just go ahead and do the invitation. And then when you request the invitation, go on there today, merch by Amazon, merch.amazon.com. Request your invitation. Once you request your invitation, you're going to wait until they send you an email saying that you're invited. But before they do that, still start making your shirts and merch by Amazon. And when you make your shirts, name them Lone Wolf 1, whatever, Spicy Baby 2. Just name your shirts, put them all in a folder. So when you get that invitation back, you will be ready to rock and roll because they're going to give you, I think, 10 to 15, anywhere from 10 to 15 shirts to start. So if you already ahead of the game, you have your 15, I say make like 25 shirts. Just start making them. Just start trying to make like at least 2 to 5 shirts, t-shirt designs per day. So once you start doing that, then just put them in a folder, and when you get that invitation back, you're ready to rock and roll. And you can have your 25 shirts already made and then listed. So you'll be ready to go. All right, so stay ahead of the game. All right, if you like this video, guys, give it a like, a thumbs up, and be sure to share this with someone that needs some help, needs some extra income. I'm just all about helping people make supplemental income, you guys. All right, I will talk to you later. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I will be back soon with something else. If there's something that you would like me to do a video on, put it in the comments below and I will try to make that happen for you. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.